Hello, hello, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XI. So we're doing a bit of a day recording here in the early afternoon on my second day off for this week. And I got a Woot's Amud for a style lock that I think looks cool with my previously made style lock. And today's a kind of cool day because, well, we're going to do more Voracious Resurgence. But before that, we've actually finally done Domain Invasion 10 days in a row. And so we have 1,000 domain invasion points, and that should allow us to buy some really good shit. And the really good shit I want to buy is actually, it's this Thrud Earring. And you can see, from its raw stats, it's pretty ridiculous. And of course, there's going to be other stuff we're going to want to get. We'll probably want to actually, like, get in on the 100 points tier list here, because some of this stuff is pretty ridiculously good, too. And it's only 100 points, so it's like you get one of these every day and be done with this entire list in, what, 6 days? Of course, I don't think I actually want everything on this list. I mean, it's all very considerable and good. I just, was that some lemon entity cape? Huh. Interesting. Yeah, there's other stuff we could save up for, too. I don't think we really care about any of these weapons, since we have, other outlets for that. Not that any of them are bad, mind you, just... And I think they can all be augmented. I'm just not familiar with the augment system for them. Although these daggers, these Kali daggers, might be something we want to get for Bard. Interesting katana. These weapons, these 800 point weapons, might be a little bit more considerable. I mean, they're still not as good as most of the other stuff that we've already picked up, or that we could buy on the auction house at this point, at least as far as they go without augments. I'm sure some of them get pretty ridiculous with augments. But, yeah. Not too concerned. But we got our Thrud Earring, so obviously that's gonna go into every single weapon skill setup we have for every job that can wear it, so it's gonna be really nice. Also, I've been oh, I must have that in there for extra accuracy and store TP or something. I've been working on an ambuscade cape these past few days. It's nearly done. It just needs 3,000 more hallmarks put into it to be done, and that'll bring the damage taken on it to -5%, allowing it to participate in hybrid damage dealing / damage taken setups. And I went with raw damage taken because it's magic damage too, and breath damage as well. A lot of people seem to put physical damage -10% on all their capes. I guess the logic being 10% is more than 5%. And most of the damage in the game is physical technically, but I'm pretty sure there's lots of monster TP moves and things that are magical or breath, so I'd rather have the damage taken. Which, honestly, that's kind of the least important part of the cape, as you might notice. It's for weapon skilling. And for our purposes, it's also going to serve as our TP phase cape, because we don't have another cape made yet. But technically we could make a better TP phase cape that had like 30 dexterity and then like 10% double attack or 10 store TP or something instead of instead of what we've got on there. But I'm super happy to get this throat earring. That's just a really awesome earring. And with the excitement out of the way, let's go do boring voracious resurgence. We gotta go back to... We're still on the Reizenjima arc with the Ziagudo. We have to go talk to Reiku again, and then go back to the Babbling Brook, and then all that other nonsense. Apparently we're gonna have to do like 2 fights in a row or something. That's gonna be ugly, I'm sure. Probably just want to use our greatsword, honestly, our relic greatsword. Sounds like the fights we're about to do too are fights where they decided that they didn't want people to have an easy time, so they made AoEs not really work that well, and I'm not looking forward to that at all. Because the entire point of an AoE is to be like, oh, there's multiple targets. I will deal with them with my spell or my skill that hits multiple targets. And Final Fantasy XI in classic fashion is like, you know what, people's AoEs have gotten way too powerful, more powerful than we ever intended, so, fuck you, this monster, it can't be solved with AoEs, even though it's gonna, like, split itself into 7 or whatever, or 5, or... you know. All that. I think this is the last mission set for Voracious Resurgence that actually gives us lock style pieces. I think the rest of them will be giving us actual things we want to consider using. Come on, load my inventory, damn it. I don't know how evasive what we're going to be fighting is. We'll just use Seafood Gratin. Because, like, if we're fighting Yagudo, they're usually relatively kind of ninja-y, so I don't think the accuracy could hurt. And the magic evasion never hurts either, so. Disappointed in me. I'm devastated that a random Yagudo that I didn't know until like 2 hours ago is disappointed in me. I only became God and saved the entire world, you motherfucker. Blah blah blah, Tengu sect this, Theo military that. I don't give a fuck, dude. Oh no, hostility between Yagudo. Oh. That's so bad. Oh, I care so much about this. You know, you guys keep talking about the Mikado and the Archpriest, and that would mean something if I'd ever actually even seen them. Bro. So, you know. Oh. Okay. You don't like history, huh? Popo P? What the fuck? What the fuck is Popo P? Oh, there's filthy goblins, huh? We got some beastmen on beastmen racism, eh? Alright, looks like we'll have to kick some Yagudo ass, maybe. Okay, so we have to go back to the Babbling Brook. Man, the more times I read or say Babbling Brook, the more I want to watch the ProZD reading of his face all red. If you don't know what that is, it's a comic made by this lady. It's about a couple brothers who they're farmers in a town, in like a medieval town or like an 1800s style town or something, and or maybe 1700s. I don't fucking know. Muskets are involved, so whatever time period muskets are from. Oh god, I'm gonna sneeze. Unless I'm not gonna sneeze. Haha! We don't have to turn and face you. I love how they keep talking about the Black Sword in between all the Yagudo nonsense, and it's like, yes, I am really interested in the Black Sword. I would prefer if we were like talking to that goblin. Maybe this will pay off later in the story or something, though. This music is pretty epically fitting for such a situation. It's too bad the situation involves characters I don't give a fuck about, except for Gesho. Dance of the Tengu, huh? Prepare for Omen music, I believe. But yeah, that comic, his face all red, basically these two brothers, there's a wolf eating the farm animals, or the sheeps or whatever, or some sort of monster that came from the woods. Most spooky things do. Dun, dun, dun. And they go out in the woods hunting for the monster, and the brother who's telling the story gets jealous of his like super charismatic, awesome, sexy brother and kills him. And then goes back to the village. There's no more monster attacks. Everyone's sad that his brother's gone. But then, a few days later, somehow his brother comes back from the woods and congratulates him on killing the monster. And of course, he's like, he starts going crazy because he's like, I shot you in the face with a musket, you know, like, how could this be? So he has to go back out in the woods and find out, you know, whether what came back is actually his brother, or if Dick Vicious. What's up, man? You gonna vision gactor my asshole? No, I'm missing the skill chain window. Well, that was easy. But we have a second fight to do. But yeah, there's a point in A Face All Red where the older brother's talking about what they heard in the woods, and it's just like a babbling brook. Dude, why are they trying to play Whale of the Void for some random ass Yagudo? He just wants to be a goblin, motherfucker. He just wants you to remember that goblins are important. I'm actually literally insulted that they're using Whale of the Void for this cutscene. Like, it's a lovely piece of music. I guess it's fitting because the mood's supposed to be down, but like, these are practically comedy characters in my opinion, and should not be using such a serious and heartfelt theme. Oh, you get brand new music now? Alright, sounds like we get new music. Or at least that cutscene is new music. I don't know if they're going to use it in the battlefield. Well, with the battlefield being technically at an Omen instance and all. A babbling brook. Yep, just Omen music. How disappointing, man. They come on, Final Fantasy 11. I know you have some new developers, but come on. You gotta suck on my balls a little bit, not. I keep disappointing. Like Rhapsodies was so fucking good. And like, I know they didn't have a lot of budget on this. This was like, Matsui P's like swan song attempts. Oh boy, I guess that's Gesso split. Okay, we're still attacking the real one, I guess. And it's Jover! Well, that was a lot easier than any of the previous fights, honestly. Quite simple, really. I had a guy who literally became God on my side. Are you good on a goblin's brother, huh? Brothers, huh? It's a secret known only to goblins. Everyone else pretend not to listen. 5,000 years ago, the evil chaos tried to destroy all that was new, including the world itself. 5,000 years ago, the strongest of these new beings joined forces.
But chaos was strong. It died and come back many times. Died, then reborn. Died, then reborn. Chaos protected a powerful crystal, much stronger than the power of the phoenix. So a weapon more powerful than crystal needed to destroy it. A special weapon required an individual with a strong soul. So bearer of the soul, wise to Virgar demon, create these black weapons. Not just swords either, all kinds of weapons. Although not just goblins carrying them, all kinds of mighty beings. But everyone vanish, die in the battle against chaos. Only goblin hero with black sword left. That's all eyes know. So the black sword was forged by the Virgar demon. Yeah, so if we ask another Virgar, we might be able to forge another black sword. No, what if demon asks for your soul in order to make blade? The Virgar are not easy a lot to deal with. However, the Theo military is familiar with demons from his experience forging an alliance with the Shadow Lord. As such, they should be able to negotiate a deal. Furthermore, this could allow the Manifest to be viewed as a hero. It may go a long way in helping to cement the alliance between the two parties. Alright, so now we just go back to, Reiki or whatever, and that should end the Raisin Gema arc. Man, those boars must have pretty decent defense level. Without Berserk, my weapon skills were kind of mediocre on them. Okay, game, stop. Stop it, camera. Jesus. Sorry I tried to kill you. That was impolite. I like how we're like in the middle of bumfuck nowhere on some island in the Far East, and they're just like, the hero of the Black Sword is gone missing, and he hasn't actually set foot in Raisin Gym at all. Like, like he wasn't here at the start of these quests. Great, now we have a Yagudo apprentice in addition to Iroha or some shit. Thinking about thick blicks? Probably thinking about thick blicks, aren't you? Aww. Tengu Warfan, Tengu Shaw. Okay, so we got something that, turns us into a Yagudo for a couple minutes or something. And a back piece that puts Sneak Invisible on us at the same time. Yeah. I don't know if we should hang on to those, or if we should just consider them inventory -2. The, issue with the cape is the Sneak and Invisible is available once an hour, which, like, if you know me, I have those Sneak and Invisible rings from when we were getting Mog tablets back way earlier in the Let's Play. And so, you know, I don't really need a cape that's only available once every hour. I have rings that do it, you know, 4 times an hour. But if we do hang on to it, you know, it would be like a nice way to just, like, go out to do capacity point grinds and dough gates. So I'll probably hang on to it. I don't know. The fan is... I don't know. It might make for a silly style lock or something. Either way, we can move along with Voracious Resurgence now. The next one takes us back to Bastok. It looks like from the mission lists, we're going to be going back through the cities, the 3 cities, Bastok, Sandoria, Windurst. So, That'll be a thing. But more importantly than that, it looks like here in part 7, the next 3 quests are gonna give us neck pieces that are related to the three cities. One of them is the Republican Platinum Medal, which apparently has strength plus 10, attack plus 30, ranged attack plus 30, and citizens of Bastok get regained from it. And then there's the Sybil Scarf from Windurst, which is magic attack bonus plus 10 and intelligence plus 10, and citizens of Windurst get refresh plus 1. And then citizens of Sandioria, they get the Elite Royal Collar, which has 30 defense, 10 vitality, damage taken minus 5%, and citizens of Sandioria get regen plus 3 from it. So they're all actually really good neck pieces for their specific representations. And looking at them in this list, it's kind of funny because it makes it's basically Bastok is physical damage dealers, Windurst is mages and magical damage dealers, and then Sandioria is for tanks. Although they're useful to any of those jobs. They're also all jobs. And so the Elite Royal Collar will likely replace our Twilight Torque. We can actually throw the Twilight Torque away, which is not something I thought I would ever say. The Sybil Scarf is kind of less impressive. I mean, the big thing about it is the intelligence plus 10. But with something we're going to get from Domain Invasion, I believe the Sanctity Necklace is going to wind up being better for most things for nuking. But I think the intelligence plus 10 is probably going to be the way to go. Republican Platinum Medal, I'm not sure if that will replace Focia for strength-based weapon skills or not. It doesn't have any accuracy on it. And losing the percent chance to just not consume your TP, like, I don't know, that's been really handy in my opinion, so. Oh, hey, look, it's Apathetic AJ. Drop emote at him a lot. We're gonna spam his ass. I haven't seen him online at the same time I've been in a while. I don't know why he can't see me online, and I can't see when he's on my friends list. I have to like search up his name, which isn't that hard to do. It's just, you know, like, it's a little extra work. Get him to report us for spamming. It's probably AFK. Which jobs have we not done yet? Oh, we didn't do Dragoon yet. Or... No, we got pretty much everything else. I think we just got Dragoon left. Okay. Can do. Now we top it off by examining. I need to make one of those Macheras. It's just not high on my priority list because all it does is it ramps up Savage Blade or any TP bonus sword weapon skill, but only for those 3 jobs. So it's kind of, and you lose almost all your offhand damage too for your white phase. So I don't really think it's that important. Oh look, he's been doing Domain Invasion long enough to have a Valespa Tafflin. Bro's ahead of me in that regard. Needs to +2 more of his, Oh damn, those Taeon Tights have nice augment. You're still relatively low on accuracy though, even with all that triple attack. Oh, he's beaten Emperor Arthro quite a bit. He's doing good. I hope he'll play with me again someday. For now, let's see, so we gotta talk with Gumba again. Seems Voracious Resurgence is again succumbing to the whole, we didn't even give you a hint on where to go next, so either data mine it or just go talk to all the other ones, all the characters that you talked to before. I wonder if it would be better for us to... For our weapon skill setup, if we put in Flame of Hands and Flame of Legs, we'd lose out on some attack. We'd lose out on, what was that, 96 attack? And the double or triple attack chance. But we would have higher strength, at least in the leg slot, more accuracy, and if we slot the Flame Ring in instead of a Raja's Ring, we'll get the Flame of Set bonus, which is, I think, +8 to strength, dex, vitality, and stuff. That might be the way to go for us right now, as much as I kind of don't want to. I'll figure that out later. Alright, Gumba. Raebrimm is gone, huh? Search for the mountain he saw in his dream. Was studying up on Galkan history. Okay. So is that going to be Rebirth Rock out in western Altup Desert? At the end of the journey, they say we eventually arrive at a mountain, and once we climb it, our old body is replaced with that of a child. Eventually, we descend from the mountaintop and suddenly find ourselves surrounded by other people. I'm certain that Raebrimm arrived here in Bastok via the Korlaka tunnel after his rebirth. Therefore, I think he might have tried retracing his steps in order to reach the Galkan homeland of Zepwell Island. There's thick thighs that save lives. Oh, I wish I could get rid of the text right now. Oh, is that going to be Ooh Friend Ma Friend again? Yeah, sure thing, man. I am a citizen of Bastok, after all. Okay, do you have any other dialogue to tell us? No, not really. Okay, speak with Dancing Wolf and Raebrimm. So we can just warp over to Raebrimm real quick. Someday we'll be able to augment our Ragnarok and give it yet more base damage, and eventually it'll get Scourge plus 25% damage or something like that. Or maybe it's 15%. And somehow that's like additive and multiplicative, so it winds up actually being like 49.8% or something. And it won't make Scourge like the bee's knees, but it'll be nice. Swing. Also, in case you're curious, I've been working on my mythic weapon still. I still need like 26,000 Alexandrites, so it's not getting here anytime soon. But I have about 96,000 Therian Ichor from... Mog tablets are out again. From Einher Jar. So my Einher Jar step's almost done. And then I still need the tokens, but I'm done with all the repeated assaults. So we're getting there. We're getting there. The monsters were actively avoiding him, though. Well, I guess it makes sense that the Galkas would have some sort of supernatural protection if, you know, if that's how their rebirth works, right? Because, like, imagine you climbed a mountain that's in the middle of, you know, hostile monster territory. You changed back into a kid, you know, like a... You know, not even like a preteen, I guess. And then you had to climb back down the mountain and return to civilization. Ah, Revelation Rock, not Rebirth Rock. I got the name wrong earlier. It wasn't the mountain you saw in your dream, though. Okay. Statue of a Galka deep within the quicksand caves. Huh. I'm curious now. Okay, so we can get optional dialogue from someone named Agato Pugato and Rahi Falati. You got anything else to say, Dancing Wolf? Bro, I have been there like 500 times, man. Oh, it's the tuning fork NPCs. Uh-oh, looks like Ufren Mafren has gone into the quicksand caves. Dun dun dun. Okay, so we gotta go now. G5 entrance of quicksand caves in the western Altup Desert. You will require the lodestone to get through here, as if you wouldn't have already had that by the time you got this far to the Voracious Resurgence. I mean, I suppose it's possible. Like, if you somehow did all the earlier storylines with friends and you never needed to do the quest for the lodestone, then you wouldn't have the lodestone. But in this day and age, who's really coming back to the game and has all the other previous storylines done that take you through quicksand caves? And it's just like, yeah, I never needed to go there. I'm kind of enjoying the fact that I have Ragnarok, and like the story's revolving around a black Ragnarok. And that, of course, it's now been revealed that there's other black weapons. Dun dun dun. Which it's all just a preamble to dick bitches. No, the prime weapon progression path, which, from what I've been told and read, eventually we will have to, where did I put the flamer ring? Oh no, it's in my Mog locker. Oh no. Well, in that case, I'm gonna keep my Saluvias in the weapon skill set then. Oh no, we're on an actual chocobo, so we can't go into the quicksand caves. Meow. Let's see. Proceed to H8 and then to G11, map 7 and H to examine the question mark at the statue for a cutscene. Okay. Dummy thick Galkas can open the door solo without the lodestone. I appreciate whoever put that in there. Thank you, whoever put that in there. That's fucking hilarious. Kudos, good sir, kudos. And technically, we're back on Bastok path, and I don't know if we're gonna have to fight anything just yet. But let's use Bastokers, because why not? Actually, I don't think we're gonna have to fight anything just yet. So, I mean, I could be wrong, but I think we'll be fine either way. Circumspection, please. Swing. What did I do with my Hermes sandals? So wait, we gotta go to H8 and then to G11. Okay, basically just go down the hall and take a right. Gotcha. Oh, excuse me. And that's where you start singing to me, viewer. You start singing, "It's too late to apologize. Yeah, it's too late." Except you actually hit the note and make me look bad. I actually came back here a few times when I was farming quicksand caves for money last year, throughout the year. And, because, you know, we kept this character level 75 locked for, like we started the character in mid-late 2021. And then for the early half, like the first half of 2022, I didn't play him at all. Oh yeah, I guess that is a statue of a Galka. Huh, how about that? But we kept him at 75 until after we had finished Wings of the Goddess. So I did a lot of stuff at 75. Just to more accurately emulate the 11 experience. I sure do, man. That god mentioned something? Oh, it's Dasbog. The Destiny Destroyers went to Arapago, visited the Apkalu Elder. Yeah, I was there for that. Oh, so Ufren Mofren attacked them? Stole their power? And used magic to make me talk and some kind of weapon. He's trying to resurrect his master, or so he said. His master is in the underworld known as Valhalla. However, nobody knows where the gate to the underworld is. So he decided he had no need for the Destiny Destroyers anymore. I got lost and then was attacked by some spider. I started running, but then I fell. But I was in charge of carrying our gear. The Zeefut made a sound that drew the Antika. Only I managed to escape to here. But what everyone else, You're a powerful warrior, please, you must help my friends. I found that eggshell at the foot of some mountain. I've come here searching for that mountain, but do you know anything about it? Mountain? You mean that mountain? I think the Gloom Phantom might know something about it. Really? Are you sure? The Gloom Phantom might have said something about it after Uren Mafren hurt me. My head's still ringing. The Gloom Phantom was that black-clad goblin, right? We've got to help him. We got separated near the picture of the Galka drawn on the wall. Picture of a Galka, like the one depicting the history of Altepa? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Alright. Okay. Can we stop talking about it and just go do it? Alright. Oh, poor Dazbog. Okay. Head to the D12 entrance to Quicksand Caves in Western Altepa Desert. Sure thing, buckaroo. If you have it, the proto waypoint warp to Quicksand Caves takes you to the correct map on the step below. Be careful though, as you'll be placed right near the edge of the drop-off. Okay, I think we do have that proto waypoint actually, which means we'll want to just go ahead and take the book warp back to Bastok, then we'll take an HP warp to, I guess it's, we got a warp from the waypoint in Rulude Gardens. I guess there's one in Norg technically too, huh? Yeah, we'll use the one in Rulude Gardens. We haven't been there in a while on camera, so. I'm pretty sure at some point we're going to have to open... Oh, I walked out. We're going to have to open the colored gates to go back to where I farmed for most of my gil that I used to make my 3 relics last year. Although, that wasn't my only source of income, obviously. I was also getting sparks and accolades and lucky from the Goblin Box and Aman Trove and stuff. But I had a lot of time to play last year because I was unemployed for most of the year, and which at first was a nice vacation. For like the first 3 or 4 months, that was a very nice vacation. But then after like the 5th month or so, it was just kind of like, man, does all I do get up and play games and then go to bed, you know? And my fiance didn't appreciate it either. She's like, "You're looking for a job, right?" It's like, "Yep." And she's just like, "I'm turned off by you if you don't have a job, etc., etc." And it's just like, "Well, damn, lady, you don't have a job either." Actually, she's been part-time student and part-time work for like her entire college. She's been in college for like 6 years. So, at this point, so it's just kind of like, she actually works very hard. I had left my job in February of 2022 because I wasn't getting a raise or a promotion. And I was like, it's time to try to get into a different line of work. And then I probably didn't try hard enough. I probably just didn't really apply myself to getting a job as hard as I should have. But obviously I got one in, again, come January of this year. I've been working there now for 9 months. So, damn, 300 units? You son of a bitch. Okay. So we got to be careful because we don't want to move the wrong way. Apparently if we move the wrong way, we'll fall down the hole. Calm winds go down the hole. Okay. We got our sneak ring, right? Okay, so from K8 on map 5, head to 8H on map 6 to begin a confrontation with. Not exactly sure. Apparently we're gonna have to fight some monsters. I'm not exactly sure, like, maybe it's the other side? I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll just run around in here till we find it. It doesn't say anything about dropping down. It actually says to avoid dropping down, so I assume it's gonna be like, I don't know, somewhere. Let's take the spiders out first. They've got web that slows us. And I'm guessing that this is going to be kind of like that fight with the Lamier. No, no, we hit everything. Okay. Huh. Uh-oh, Kuru's getting his shit pushed in. Spamming Blood Rage and overriding War Cry just for enmity purposes. Ow. Now, these things are actually quite bulky. Now you can tell we're actually getting in deep. Damn it, the line roll just screwed my skill chain. He did. What a bastard. Oh, that should have skill chained with... Did Kotata miss? Oh, King of Hearts interrupt Legends. Ugh. Yeah, suck it. Okay, that was mildly scary. And now my dogs are going crazy downstairs. He's got a bandage on his nose. Am I with... no way, man. That dude's a fucking face. Well, where's the Mandy? Oh, there's the Mandy. Got bandages. Oh, they've been hurt. Oh, he does have a pedal missing. Isn't that the human that's always meddling in our affairs? We Mandragora can also tell by his aura. It reeks of mediocrity. Hey, I thought you were dead, man. Hmm. You mean Valhalla? Valhalla? Ruled by Odin, huh? Five millennia ago, there was a battle known as Ragnarok, and ever since then it has been training soldiers. So that's why the strongest souls assembled to do battle, eventually joining the ranks of Odin's demons. However, the Galka are treated differently. They are? Indeed they are. Long ago, during the battle against Chaos, there was a mighty Galka who left everyone in awe. Even Odin himself was impressed. He owed a great debt to that Galka. Therefore, even now, the Galka are given the honor to enter Valhalla. Well, climbing a mountain to reach Valhalla doesn't sound like much of honor. Wait a second, 5 millennia ago? I mean, this took place 5,000 years ago, so who was this mighty Galka? Excellent question. The only Galka who can remember such a thing would be the Tailkeeper, no? You must hurry and open the gate to the underworld. You can ask the Tailkeeper about the egg and all kinds of stuff. Problem is that Uran Mafrin did. He laughed as he ripped petals from my head. I see what's going on here now. I found it strange that the Galka could be reborn while we cannot. I never expected the reason had to do with Valhalla. The world never ceases to amaze me. Hey, how dare you harm Macbehu? I doubt savages such as yourself know what happens to us when we die. Throughout the world, everyone has their own thoughts regarding the matter, but there is only one truth. Every life is eventually returned to the Mother Crystal. So not only does it give birth to people, but they return there upon death. The power of a pure crystal is able to give life as well as control it. However, according to you, the Galka seem to follow a different path. The lives of the Galka do not migrate toward the Mother Crystal. The underworld Valhalla, it is ruled by the god of darkness, Odin. Under the guidance of the demons, they pass through the gate to the underworld and climb the mountain. I imagine they receive the power of life upon reaching the summit, thereby enabling their rebirth. At last, I have the answers that I seek. It seems the fastest way to open the gate to the underworld will be to capture a Galka who is on his journey of rebirth. No, you just need to die and demons come greet you. I thought of that, but clearly that is best saved as a last resort. It is my master's wish to be resurrected on this side of the underworld's gates. Ah, now I remember. Uran Mafrin is searching for a way to open the gate to the underworld. So he's planning to go to Raebrimm and capture a Galka that appears to be near death. He what? Curse that Uran Mafrin. We've got to do whatever we can to ruin his plan. Macbehu, you really need to go outside and get some sun. We must get out of here. We've repaid our debt to you, so farewell. They're gone. They sure didn't waste any time. Anyways, I'm more worried about what they said. We've got to hurry back to Raebrimm. I think I'll go speak to Dancing Wolf. Maybe he knows if there's any Galka who are near death. Dun da da dun. Oh no, we're being aggroed because our sneak wore off during the long cutscene. Whatever will we do? Oh, right. These are like level 68. Ooh, scrolls. That's free teleport money, basically. Alrighty then. Let's see. We'll warp back to Raebrimm. We'll talk to Dancing Wolf. At least I think that's what we got to do now. Wonder if I should try to do a back-to-back recording or not. Although what I should definitely do is I should definitely go pull the Flamma ring out of my Mog Locker. Oh wait, you can access your Mog Locker at Nomad Moogles, can't you? Give me that. Oops. Oops. Okay, so it's only going to give us, let's see, that's 6 more, and it's going to be 3 more on the rings because of the set effect of Flamma. So let's see, in our TP set, we've got 253 strength, and then in our weapon skill set, we only lose 2 strength. Do we lose some attack? Oh no, okay, we gain 90 attack, that's good. Alright, that's excellent. And a little more accuracy there too. You really got to be careful about maintaining your accuracy in your weapon skill setups, because even though weapon skills all have enhanced accuracy from their weapon skills modifiers or whatever, if you go too low, too far below, especially with like multi-hit weapon skills, every hit beyond the first hit's not going to have an accuracy bonus, so you can kind of shoot yourself in the foot by not paying attention to your accuracy. Oh, that's the, I think that's where people are doing Sortie. Or maybe Odyssey. Or maybe both. Alright, Dancing Wolf, tell me things. Someone on the mountain in Valhalla told you the following. When the World Eater egg is awakened, the Galka will be led to open the gate to the underworld. The World Eater egg, the gate to the underworld. We've learned a lot from the Destiny Destroyers. They mentioned that the Galka are special to Odin, the god of the underworld, so that must be why I was given that message. However, I'm not the Tailkeeper, so I quickly forgot everything I was told. Besides, only the most elite Galka are capable of leading our people. That's why I must speak with the Tailkeeper. Bro, that's Gumba. Yo, did he just straight up disappear? Or, wait, what? Oh, hey, it's Ogby. Uh-huh. If you've forgotten who Ogby is, he's the martial arts instructor of Cornelia and was related to Monk Artifact acquisition. Is that true? I find it hard to believe that we visit some land known as Valhalla after we die. Well, even if it is true, what does that actually mean? And who is this master that Urin Mafrin is trying to bring back from Valhalla? Actually, that's not important right now. We should be more concerned about him learning the secret of our rebirth and trying to force open the gate to Valhalla. He is trying to stay in the process of our rebirth, no? Of course. Dudes, I already helped you in the Bastok Nation quests. Why wouldn't I help you now? Can't believe they haven't gotten Zayd in on it yet. The gate to the underworld that we must defend is located to the east of the Reasoning Rock in the western Altepa Desert. It lies beyond a door that we Yalka commonly refer to as the Altepa Gate. Normally, one must perform a series of steps in order to open the door. However, it opens automatically when a Galka who is near death stands before it. I wonder if that would actually work if you were a Galka, if you could reduce yourself to, like, critical HP, like red HP, and then walk up there and it would open. He's gone. Dun dun dun. Trust me, I already know how to open it. We just have to touch the topaz, emerald, and yada 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 gates switches to open it, and then it'll stay open for like 20 real world minutes. And last year when this quest was brand new, because this quest, we're actually, so this is how new some of the Voracious Resurgence missions are. I mean, the very final ones came out earlier this year, back in the late spring, like just before the summertime. And this particular mission we're doing right now is, it actually came out in February of 2022. And all last year when I was going here to farm, other people were actually opening the Altepa Gate, not to go farm there, but to go do a Voracious Resurgence mission, which involves fighting people. And I've been told that it's one of the harder fights or something, supposedly. It probably is. But we'll see. We're probably not going to get to it in this one since we're an hour and a half in. But there is another cutscene we want to get. Or actually... Oh, we'll see if we get a cutscene on entering the quicksand caves or not. It's saying that we will, but then it's also noting that it's only when you enter the quicksand caves behind the Altepa Gate. So, that makes sense. Yeah, actually, people being on this mission actually made it really easy for me to get back there and farm. Of course, it also actually put people back there a little more often than I wanted them to be. And there's enough old players around that they knew that there were enemies back there that were worth a little bit of money. And so occasionally someone would come in and like kill those enemies. But you see those 4 colored columns? Yeah, we just gotta get each one of those down. And it's not hard to do by yourself at all. It's always been something you could do by yourself. It's just back in the old days, if you were trying to do it by yourself, the movement speed was a lot lower, and mounts other than chocobos weren't a thing. So you would need basically to put your home point in Raebrimm, and then each time you hit a switch, you would need a source of. You need to be on like Black Mage or have Black Mage sub, or have like a warp scroll, a warp cudgel, and maybe like a 3rd warp cudgel. And you'd want to ride out, you know, on a chocobo. Hit one of the switches, warp back to Raebrimm, go hit another switch. You know, repeat until you hit all the switches, and then warp back to Raebrimm one last time. And you'd have to ride out to the actual entrance that'll get you down to the door. And you had 20 minutes to get there. Of course, the original intention of it was for players to team up to do it. And so you'd send... I can't remember. I was pretty sure there was a mission earlier in the game that just let you... or that was related to this. But it's been too long, and I don't really remember. Maybe there's not. Let's see, how much accuracy would we have gained over Saluvius? Okay, just a small amount from the dexterity, actually. Okay, yeah, still enough accuracy to be considered considerable. Yeah, we still got a long way to go with what gear is considered good nowadays. We're like, with all this +2 ambuscade gear and like our ambuscade cape and stuff, and our base level I-119, well, I say base level, but our non-augmented I-119 tier 3 relic greatsword, we're like at the what people consider the baseline for like joining in-game events. And by that I mean like stuff like Dynamis Divergence, where you can bring an alliance and stuff, or like older in-game stuff like Omen. Let's see. Alright, it's the Sapphire Switch. Swing. I don't want to wait for 30 seconds, though. No, don't aggro me. I don't want to deal with you. Still wish I could disable mount music. But
I think without third party, the best I could do is I could swap data files, which is technically not against the terms of service because it only affects the player end. And I think we could swap out, like, we could swap the mount music out for some other music in the game. Like, we could swap it out with, like, one zone's music or something, and then we'd hear that zone's music every time we mounted up. But then whenever we went to that zone and weren't on a mount, we'd hear the mount music while walking around in the zone, and that would be surreal if I was even comfortable doing it, which I'm not. It's probably something really easy to do once you know how to do it, but like, I've never been very big on changing games to suit my tastes by like drastically altering something within them. Right, like something people used to do when they decided they liked the look of another race a lot more than the current race they were playing is they would data swap the races. And so like it would change your character and every character that matched your race to the race that you data swapped for. So like like you say, we got tired of being Hume and we dat swapped Humes with Mithras, right? Then literally every single Hume that looks like us would be swapped to whatever Mithra we picked. And so like, since we had the same model as like say Wolfgang or whatever, right? Wolfgang would get turned into a Mithra and all that. But of course, the storyline wouldn't be looking at your data file, I don't think, for what you're supposed to be, and they would just like all the storyline would still refer to you as like male and stuff, and like Hume. So like, it's literally something you just do for the look of it. And of course, people being able to switch those out led to people editing them, and that's kind of how mods broke in on the scene for 11. And some people actually came up with some pretty good looking stuff, but a lot of people got a little too over the top with it. And of course, something a lot of people did, because a lot of people play women characters, is they would edit out the female clothing. Like, best example, let's see, we got a mantille in here anywhere? I know I picked a mantille up the other day. You know, actually, okay, the Corsair AF is a good example. The Corsair Sprack on female characters, it has an exposed body, I'm pretty sure, but like their boobs are like wrapped up, and people edited out the undershirt basically so that your boobs would be not completely exposed but mostly exposed. And then the same thing happened with the mantilles. I remember seeing this in the forums back in the day. Maybe I got one in my mod wardrobe. See, yeah, Talia mantille. And then there was the Shire mantille as well for Bard. And people did the same thing. They edited out the boob coverings. And so, again, like, I guess it's the cleavage. You'd see the cleavage, more or less. And it was like suggestive, but not full-on nudity. Which is actually pretty tame by modding standards, you know? Like, I'm sure nowadays they've probably been there for a while now. There's probably some people out there who've modded out whenever you take all your armor off, instead of being in underwear or whatever, you're actually naked or something. But yeah. Honestly, we're not going to do the next fight today, I don't think. I'm just kind of curious if I can actually get to all the switches before the time runs out.
So I don't think that I can. I mean, I might be able to. But I don't have my Hermes sandals. And I don't know where they're at. Let's see, where did I put them? Oh, they're in storage. Okay. Yeah, what'll happen with those is I use them a lot on Corsair, because like Corsair and Warrior are the two jobs that are on them that I play more often. And I'll have them on Corsair, and then I'll like be switching to a mage job or something, and I'll put them up. And then I'll switch from the mage job to Warrior and forget that, like, you know, I didn't have the Hermes sandals in my inventory, so I just won't have them. Alright. So this should be leading us to the Topaz switch. Which... I thought it was leading us to the Topaz switch. Maybe I've remembered wrong. I was pretty sure I hadn't remembered wrong, though. Oh, it's the ruby switch. Okay. Then which one leads us to the Topaz one? I'll have to look up where to get to the Topaz one at. For now, we'll go for, I think, the Emerald one in the south. And we can just warp back, go to Relude Gardens, warp straight into the Quicksand Caves, hop down, run out, and we should be able to get the Emerald switch. Let's see. Relude Gardens. Let's go. Let's go. I like the abbreviation for Voracious Resurgence missions. Okay, so we actually do want to hop down. And then I think we just hug the right wall. That'll lead us back out. So we're not actually trying to go to Chamber of Oracles. We're trying to go to Sexy Bitch Land. No, to the Emerald Switch. Scooby-Doo! Okay. No, I don't want this video to get too long, so after we hit the Emerald Switch, I think I'll just do a back-to-back recording.
and start the next one off hitting the topaz switch or something. Yeah, I think we would have actually made it to opening the gate for the madness, but swing. All right, so next time we'll get inside the Altima gate. So thanks for watching. Stay safe and have a great day. And I'll see you again next time.